Okay, let's talk presentations. You know the feeling, right? You've got a brilliant idea, maybe a complex report, or just some quick thoughts to share. But the second you open that software, well, things get clunky, the brilliance kind of fades, and you're just fighting with formatting. Today, we're diving into FunBlocks AI Slides. It's a new tool, and it's promising a pretty fundamental shift in how we create presentations, keeping those ideas alive, basically.
Yeah, and what's really interesting, I think, is how it directly attacks those common frustrations. Traditional tools that can feel like they're working against you when you just need a quick change. And a lot of the current AI tools, they just spit out these like static slides, really rigid, hard to tweak. FunBlocks is built specifically to get past that. The goal seems to be focused content creation, collaborative thinking even, in a like distraction-free space.
Okay, let's unpack that. You mentioned AI, but the core thing that really grabbed me is that it generates presentations using Markdown. Now, for someone who's spent years, wrestling with visual tools, why is Markdown the big deal here? What does that actually change for us?
That's a really good point, because it's not just some technical detail. It's absolutely central to what they're calling true editability and unparalleled flexibility. Think about it like this. Normal presentation files, they often lock your content into that specific software. It's proprietary. By using Markdown, FunBlocks, sort of, unbundles your content from the visual style. This gives you really unprecedented control, portability, versioning, using it later. It makes your ideas yours in a way that just wasn't practical before. Heard one user say something like, never seen a Markdown first presentation tool. It really empowers content ownership.
Wow, that's actually a really powerful idea. So, okay, you get that first draft in Markdown. What happens then? Because the real work often starts with refining things, right? How does FunBlocks help us avoid that, death by PowerPoint struggle?
Right, exactly. And this is where their interactive AI optimization feature comes in. It sounds pretty powerful. You can literally highlight any part of a slide, a sentence, a whole paragraph, even just one bullet point, and then you invoke the AI right there. Tell it to optimize that bit for clarity, maybe expand on the idea, or even generate detailed speaker notes for just that section. We even heard about someone using the AI to check their tone, make a super formal presentation feel a bit more, chill and conversational. It shows how granular you can get. It's a truly iterative process.
That kind of fine-grained control, it sounds like it goes beyond just the slides themselves, which brings us to this idea of an integrated thinking workflow. This isn't just a standalone tool, is it? It's part of something bigger. How does it connect with, say, your early brainstorming or your research documents?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's designed as part of the FunBlocks AI ecosystem, which means it can seamlessly pull content right from your brainstorming in their AI flow tool or from documents in AI docs. The strategic advantage there is pretty clear. You're creating slides that are accurate and context aware because they're using your existing content. Instead of, constantly switching apps, copying, pasting, it feels much more integrated. It helps ensure the presentation is a true reflection of your whole thought process, really, from start to finish.
Okay. And what about for our more technical listeners or anyone needing to show complex stuff like equations or diagrams? How does FunBlocks handle that without making you jump back into specialized software?
Yeah, good question. This is where its academic and professional support really shines for engineers, scientists, academics. The built-in KaTeX is a big deal. That's for like professional grade math type setting. And Mermaid support lets you generate diagrams, flowcharts, things like that directly from text descriptions. It means you can keep that precision for complex equations, data visualizations, even code blocks without ever leaving your content flow. It's genuinely well suited for those technical presentations where every little detail counts. Oh, and it also has a smart layout feature that apparently helps automatically optimize your content for visual impact.
So when you pull it all together, what does this mean for you, the listener, trying to get your ideas across clearly? FunBlocks AI Slides seems to be aiming higher than just generating slides. It's positioned more like an assistant, right? Something that enhances your whole thinking process, structuring thoughts, refining arguments, maybe even boosting your creativity and confidence.
Exactly. It really asks us to maybe rethink how we even approach making a presentation. How might these tools, ones offering such deep integration and this kind of a granular AI control, how might they redefine what it means to be truly well-prepared, to be articulate and impactful in this digital world that's changing so fast? It feels like it's about making your ideas the main focus, not getting bogged down by the software itself.